Hello students, welcome to NIRS education channel. Today onwards let us start grammar and the first topic is tenses. First thing you should know what is tense. Tense means time of an action. But it not only shows an action. The tense of the verb shows not only the time of an action but also state of an action, whether continuous, completed or going on for some period. It shows not only time of an action, along with that it shows state of an action, whether the action is completed, whether it is in progress or whether it is going on for some period. It started at one point, still it is continuing. All these things we come to know under tenses. And before go to that, you should know about the different forms of verbs. Every verb has different forms. 4 forms are there. For example, if you take word play, plays, both of them come under basic form or present tense form. Okay. After that, its past tense form is played, and participle form, we call it V3 form also. Participle form is played, and V4 form or present participle form is played. In different sentences, we are going to use these different forms. And after that, you should know about the persons. In English, 3 persons are there: first person, second person, and third person. First person singular is I and plural is we. Second person in both it is you and you. And third person singular he, she, it, plural they. And we need the help of do verbs in the simple present tense usage. Okay? Do verbs means do, does in the present tense. Past tense we use did. We shall see that later. Okay? So today let us start simple present tense. Simple present tense. Okay? What do you mean by simple present tense? Simple present tense means the action yet to be started at the time of speaking. Still it is not started, but it is about to start at the time of speaking. That is called simple present tense. So, what is the structure of simple present tense? Usually it has the structure subject plus verb plus object. Okay? And let us see an example. For example, I play cricket. Here I is subject, play is verb and cricket is object. I play cricket. And you see here, for I, we, you, they, for all these things, the sentence structure will be same. There is no change in it. I play cricket, we play cricket, they play cricket, you play cricket. For all these things, it is same. Suppose he is there, then you have to make little change. What is that? He plays cricket. Here, for the verb, you are adding what? You are adding yes. Verb plus yes. Okay. Third person singular. Third person singular. Pronouns like he, she, it. When they come, you have to use what? S for the verb. He plays cricket. She plays cricket. For example, animal, if you want to take, it drinks water. You can't say drink water. It is wrong. It drinks water. Is it clear? For I, we, you, they, just you have to use basic form of the verb. And for he, she, it, you have to add yes or es for the verb. See here. When the words end with O, double S, X, Z, SH, CH. When the verb end with these letters, usually you have to add ES for the verb. See here. Go is there, it ended with the O. You have to add what? ES. For example, he goes to school. You added what? ES for the verb. The verb ended with O. Like that, for example, pass. If it is there, you have to use what? Passes. When he, she, it comes, you have to use like this. For example, catch. C-A-T-C-H. Catches. Here ended with double S. So you have to use what? ES for that. Here the verb ended with CH. You have to use ES for that. For example, fix ended with X. You have to use what? Fixes. And like this, when the words are ended with double S, CH, X and O, you have to add what? ES for the verb. And the verb ended with Y but preceded by consonant letter. For example, word cry you take. Ended with Y. But before that, which letter is there? Consonant letter. R is there. Then, in the place of Y, you have to add what? IES. He cries. He cries. In the place of Y, you have used what? IES. Okay. Then, the verb ended with Y, but it is preceded by vowel letter. For example, by Y. Ended with Y, but behind that U is there. Then you have to use what? Yes for the verb. Just you have to add yes for the verb. And this rule you have to follow while you are using he, she, it. Now let us see how to change affirmative sentences into negative sentences. For example, you see here, I play cricket. It is affirmative sentence, means positive sentence. I do not play cricket. It is negative sentence. Here you have to take the help of doer. I do not. Not indicates negative sense. So, I do not play cricket, it is negative sentence. And for other words, persons like I, we, you, they, for all these persons, it remains same, there is no change in it. I play cricket, I do not play cricket, remains same. We play cricket, we do not play cricket. You play cricket, you do not play cricket. They play cricket, they do not play cricket. But when it comes to the matter of he, she, it, you have to add es for the verb, doer, do. Okay, for the do you have to add es. See here, he plays cricket. It becomes what? He does not play cricket. You can't say here he don't play cricket. That is wrong usage. You have to say what? He does not play cricket. Again, you should not add s for play. Okay. Here you added es for the do. He does not play cricket. And if there is she also, it remains same. She does not play cricket. It does not play cricket. Or it does not drink water. Is it clear? When he, she, it comes, you have to use what? Does. Does not. It becomes negative. Okay. He plays cricket, affirmative. He does not play cricket, negative. Now you see how to change affirmative sentence into interrogative sentence. Interrogation means asking question. For example, I play cricket. Here you have to take the help of doer. Okay. So, do I play cricket? I play cricket, affirmative. Here interrogation, do I play cricket? Then what is the structure of sentence? Do verb you have to take. After that, subject I is there and V1 form play you have to use and object cricket. Do I play cricket? It is same for we, they, you, for those things. For example, they play cricket. Do they play cricket? We play cricket. Do we play cricket? You play cricket. Do you play cricket? For all these things, it remains same. Okay. Next one, when he, she comes, there is little change. Here, he plays cricket. He plays cricket. Affirmative sentence. When you make question, does he play cricket? You should not use do here. You have to use does. Does he play cricket? She plays cricket. Then you have to say, does she play cricket? Does she play cricket? It drinks water. Does it drink water? Is it clear? So, here you are going to use what? Does plus subject plus V1 plus object. This is the structure. Here you are using what? Do verbs in order to ask questions. Now you see how to make negative interrogation. Here two ways are there. First way, do or does. After that, subject. Next, not. After that, V1 form of the verb and object. For example, I play cricket. I play cricket. Then you have to use what? Do I not play cricket? Do I not play cricket? See here. Here you have used what? Do. After that, subject you have used. After that, not you have used. After that, play V1 form you have used, and object cricket you have used. And suppose he is there. He plays cricket. Then instead of do, you have to use what? Does. So does he not play cricket? Does he not play cricket? It is asking question. This is one structure. Another structure is there, that is what? or doesn't plus subject plus V1 form plus object. For example, I play cricket. It becomes what? Don't I play cricket? Here directly you are using what? Do not. That one you are taking together and you are using don't. Okay. Don't I play cricket? Here do after you have used subject, after that you have used not. But here directly you are using what? Don't. After that you are using subject. Don't I play cricket? For example, third person is there. What is that? He plays cricket. It is there. Then you have to ask what? Doesn't he play cricket? Doesn't he play cricket? This is what? Negative interrogation. And here for I, we, you, they. For all those things, the sentence structure will be same. For he, she, it changes. You have to use does in the place of do. Is it clear? Okay, let us stop here. In the next session, let us see the different usage of simple present tense. In which situations we can use it. About those things we shall see in the next session.